Time to read and react. Let's start with some draft news. USC announced yesterday that Caleb Williams won't play in the team's upcoming bowl game. Mel Kiper Jr. and our team of draft analysts answered some questions about this draft class. That article you can see over on ESPN.com. But Mel was asked if Williams is locked in as a clear #1 overall quarterback. He said yes, at least on my board. Williams, assuming he enters the draft, is going to have his 2023 season picked apart for the next 5 months. But when you really study his tape, you will see he was still tremendous. He is an outstanding talent, a passer who can do rare things when he's moving in and outside the pocket. Plus, the reality is Drake May, had some inconsistent games and didn't grab his chance to move up down the stretch. Williams is going to go wire to wire as my #1 quarterback. So Mel leaning in. Dan, is Williams the clear-cut #1 QB for you?
I do not believe so. Now, listen, out of structure, he's unbelievable. Out of structure, he is Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson-like. I do think teams are going to say he's 6'1". Some teams won't like that. I do think the conversation of in structure versus out of structure is going to be a big deal to teams. Now, why was he not in structure much? Was it asked of him that much? Probably not. Number 2, they had to score 40 a game to win, so you got to be big play oriented. And then 3, he's probably one of the 2 or 3 best athletes on the field every time he plays, so you're going to lean into that. But I don't think it's a home run that he goes #1. Likely not a lock.
Meanwhile, for the Jets, the quarterback situation has gone from bad to worse. Yesterday, Robert Saleh said he did not have a decision on who will start this week and was asked about Zach Wilson's willingness to play.
Let's be clear. If he was reluctant to play, guys, he wouldn't be here. All right. I actually, coincidentally, just got done speaking with him. He came in about a half hour ago, and we had a really good conversation. The young man wants the ball. He wants to start. He believes he's the best quarterback in the room and best quarterback for this team and the guy who gives us the best chance to win. And I'll tell you guys the same thing I told him. I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that he wants to play. I'm just not there yet.
Golly. Okay, Graz, what can you add on the Jets QB situation?
Yeah, Laura, much like Dan Orlovsky's list of favorite cheeses, just not a lot of good options here for the Jets. Look, they want to go to Zach Wilson. They feel like he would give them the most upside, but there are issues there between, the benching left a bad taste in his mouth. The relationship between Wilson and the team, not great. His future there is obviously cloudy, so stuff to work through. They cut Tim Boyle, who started their last 2 games. They brought in Brett Rippon, who knows Nathaniel Hackett from Denver last year. They still have Trevor Siemian. One of those guys will start this week. It'll probably be Zach Wilson, but as you just heard Robert Saleh say, they're not there yet.
American cheese is to cheese as Zach Wilson is to quarterbacks. I think I'm done here. All right, to Detroit, where Sam LaPorta had a career game with 140 yards on 9 receptions and a touchdown against the Saints on Sunday. Here's his coach, Dan Campbell, a former tight end himself, on the rookie's success.
I have no idea what it's like to go out there and get open and run routes and catch the balls he's catching. I was never even close to that. It is not easy. It's not easy to play this position as a rookie and to do all that we're asking him to do, because he does it all. It's in the run game, it's protection, and then you see the pass production. That's what everybody sees, right? The numbers, the separation, but nobody has really any true idea of all the other stuff he does for us, and that's a tight end. That's what a tight end does, and I'm glad he's ours.
Oh, one of those salty shirts. Mina, what's impressed you about LaPorta?
Did you get a little choked up there, Dan Campbell, talking about him? I would too, because he's been fantastic for this team. And it's really a testament to his versatility and also his fit in this offense. The Detroit Lions want to do 2 things on offense. They want to use run action and personnel groupings to manipulate defenses, and then they want to attack the middle of the field, where Jared Goff is elite throwing the football. This weekend, Sam LaPorta was 7 for 7 on catches between the numbers. He is a perfect fit for Detroit, and his performance this year, I think, is a testament to their scouting and coaching departments working hand in hand to pick the player.
Oh, I love it. Hey, former Colt Shaq Leonard signed with the Eagles yesterday. Here's defensive coordinator Sean Desai on the addition.
I can't speculate on anything that happened with the Colts, but Shaq's been a all-down, all-pro linebacker in this league, and so we're excited to get him in here and get working with him, kind of teach him our stuff and have him part of that room and compete with everybody. And and then move forward that way. So, it's just another good piece because we like the guys that we've got in that room, and it's just another great job of getting another veteran presence there for us.
Marcus, how much of a challenge is it for a vet like Leonard to sign Monday and potentially play this Sunday?
It's a challenge, Boogie, because of communication, but a lot of the concepts are the same in the NFL. It's just different verbiage. You hear so many people, you see so many players can leave a team one week and play the next week, and potentially on a limited basis for as much as information that Shaq Leonard could get in. But the Philadelphia Eagles need more people at the linebacker spot. So I'm sure it's a mad rush to get him caught up on communication, get him caught up on communicating not only with his front, the defensive line, but the back as well. And if you get to that point and he's healthy, this should be a significant upgrade from where they are linebacker-wise. But the communication and verbiage is the biggest jump that he's going to have to make in order to play this week.